Welcome to tonight's edition of Construction and Real Estate After Hours. My name is Dominic Ciccarelli, and these series of videos are designed to provide insight and help homeowners on a wide variety of topics surrounding the construction and real estate field here in New York City. Tonight we're talking about pools. There are many gray areas on this topic. We're going to talk about the famous 400 square foot rule, the many misconceptions and pitfalls people make. Remember, New York City is always updating its zoning and codes, so always consult a licensed design professional or a general contractor before doing any work. This video is based on our opinions and our experience based on installing pools in New York City. So do you need a permit to install a pool? The answer is maybe. It really depends on the size of the pool and the accessory the pool has. New York City has many different city agencies, and every agency has their own different requirements. So let's get into what types of pools need permits and what agencies require permits. In order to determine if your pool needs a permit, we need to talk about the famous 400 square foot rule. Here in New York, if your pool is less than 400 square feet, you don't need a permit. But what about the filter? And what about the pool heater? You'll need an electrical permit for the filter and a master plumber to file the gas piping for that pool heater. Now here's where it gets interesting. You're not allowed to dump the pool water into the street or onto your neighbor's property. Every spring when people are opening their pools, you see the hoses from their pool out to the street emptying the water. They have to make a repair on the pool, or they have a problem with the cover, or the water is just bad. That's illegal. DEP can fine you for draining your pool into your neighbor's properties or into the street. So where does the water go? Technically, it's supposed to go into your sewer. Behind the filter, there's a backwash. The plumber is supposed to pipe from the back of your filter a gravity-fed line to a slop sink in your basement. So if you have to ever empty the pool, you just hit the reverse button, the water pumps out of the pool through the pipes into the slop sink into your basement and goes into the sewer. Additionally, all pools are required to have a 5-foot walkway around the perimeter of the pool. Most people install big concrete or paper patios near or adjacent to the pool as well. The same idea around the pool water being drained onto your neighbor's property or the street falls for the rainwater or snow water that hits this patio. Where does that rainwater go? On larger surfaces on bigger properties, you might have to hire an engineer to file an application with DEP to manage that rainwater through a storm sewer system or through dry wells that go underneath the ground. This could become a very, very expensive proposition when draining rainwater if you decide to install a pool. Let's talk about some zoning requirements for the pools. A pool is allowed to be in a side yard and rear yard of all residential properties. They are not allowed to be in front yards. The pool filter and the heater are also not allowed to be in the rear 30 feet of the property. Thirdly, along the back of the property, you're required to have 4-foot high, densely planted bushes to provide some privacy between you and your neighbor. And then lastly, the fence. The maximum fence you're allowed to have on residential properties is 6 feet tall, and you need to have all child-proof devices and fences around the pool so someone from the house can't come out and then fall into the pool. If your property is less than 25 feet wide, the pool could be 3 feet from the property line instead of 5 feet. If the property is 25 feet wide or more, you have to respect the 5-foot dimension from the pool to the property line on the sides and rear of the property. Do you still think you don't need a permit to install a pool here in New York? I didn't think so. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode and tips on installing pools. You can follow our YouTube channel or check out our website at www.constructpropertysolutions.com. You can also follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Talk to you guys soon.